It started out as an idea. So Madame Fortier-Fresson and I were talking, and we were talking about teaching treaties in the classroom. And we wanted to give something more authentic to our students, because the reaction that I kept getting from my students was, oh, we know all about that, but they didn't.
La grande idée était d'évaluer la compréhension des élèves. Donc, comment est-ce qu'on peut s'assurer que les élèves ont bien compris? Et souvent, à l'école, on nous demande des dissertations, écrire des travaux de recherche, et on voulait faire quelque chose de différent.
So we talked a little bit more about it. We thought about maybe creating some sort of art piece so they could sort of show what they did understand. And then, well, maybe we needed some more outside help. So that was when we approached other members, like Calvin Reset, actually, who works as an Aboriginal consultant for Regina Public Schools, and I'd worked with him in the past. So I asked him about the project, and he brought on Elder Star Blanket and Sandra Bellegarde as well. And I think the more we talk to people, the more we realize that we are actually surrounded by a lot of people who have a lot of knowledge and who were also excited about maybe creating a project like this.
A process is a great word, because the learning happened not just here with the students, but it actually happened for many of the teachers and committee members as well. Understanding protocol, understanding how to ask the elders for their wisdom, understanding how to ask for assistance financially, understanding how to write grant proposals, all kinds of really interesting learnings that the teachers had, that I had the opportunity to be a part of, and then to watch the students collaborate and gain new and different perspective.
If we have a lot of beginners who don't have a lot of knowledge, what do we need to talk about first? So we actually made a list of what needs to get done in the classroom first. So our students needed to talk about having traditional knowledge. They needed to understand storytelling and its place as well in the First Nations culture. They needed to have a basic understanding of treaties. So we went through some of those things in our classrooms beforehand, all the while preparing our students for like what they were going to see here at the conference.
Donc, le but des 2 journées était de se rencontrer d'abord, de prendre conscience qu'il y a d'autres élèves qui ont le même âge que nous, qui étudient le même sujet. Et souvent, on va étudier sur la collaboration, on va étudier sur le respect. Présentement, dans le projet de Traité 4, on a vécu la collaboration.
I think my favorite part is talking to the students, especially my students, and finding out what they're getting out of it. I've heard some comments, like some of them said that they didn't even text during the first couple of during the first couple of workshops, because they were so interested in what the people said. Or my favorite part is watching the students who are still painting now. We're on the 2nd day of the conference today, and they're still painting because they want to finish this and they want to do a really good job on what they're doing.
So being able to see the students question what is the truth and start to think about whose voice am I not hearing, and what else could this mean, or where else could I learn, or who else could I learn from, and really appreciating diversity. And for me, it's just interesting to watch how the students have collaborated and problem solved without the teacher intervening. For example, today during the paintings, a whole pile of students just joined together to create something as a group, students from all 4 schools. We would never have envisioned that. So that was learning for me. We don't need to tell everybody what to do. We just need to give the students the ideas, and they can go ahead and do it.
So we were lucky enough at the conference to have amazing speakers, like the students who did the Treaty 4 role play. So they recreated then how treaties were negotiated and how treaties were signed, but it was all through readers' theater. So a little bit less dry than what you would find in a textbook in a classroom. And then we had another, Dr. Pete, who came from the University of Regina to speak about indigenizing public spaces and how important it is for all people to start to see those symbols and start to see First Nations culture in all of our spaces, as we are supposed to be shared nations, sharing this Treaty 4 territory.
J'ai appris qu'il ne suffit pas d'avoir des bonnes idées, il faut savoir les mettre en pratique, et que l'ensemble du projet Traité 4 était un travail de collaboration. Donc Léa et moi, Madame Lang et moi, on a eu l'idée, mais on a eu beaucoup de gens qui ont collaboré. Donc ça, c'était pour moi un des grands moments, de vivre l'expérience de la collaboration, de vivre l'expérience du respect entre les écoles, et c'est un moment inoubliable à mon avis. C'est ça, je crois, qui et l'appartenance au traité 4, de vivre en collaboration avec chacun d'entre nous.